from a book in Braille to you all. It was late at night. I was driving past the graveyard when I saw a boy who was standing in the road. Do you want a ride? Home. In ASKED asked. Sorry, my fingers don't work that best anymore. I can only use one finger to read Braille, so it gets a little harder like when I start reading a lot. Yes, please, he said. I live on FRONT front STREET street next to the SCHOOL school. Sorry, my finger, I can only use one finger to read Braille if you are wondering why I spell some of it at first. I gave him my sweatshirt. It is cold out there. You must be cold. You are wet, I said. Give it to me tomorrow. Now there's a whole bunch of apostrophe and stuff. That's why I'm not reading that part, because like just abbreviations with Braille, they space stuff apart sometimes. What is your name? Jim, he said. Thanks for the raincoat. Well, they said sweater now, they call it a raincoat. I-S-T-O-R. What? This Braille dot's pushed down, so I really can't tell what this one word is, you all. Sorry, so I'll skip that because it's an old book. Alright, we're starting on the next line because that one was pushed down. A couple more might be pushed down, I'm not sure until I continue reading. The next day. Dot. Okay, I don't care about dot, I'm reading. Is Jim here? I asked. The woman came to the door and said, Honey, I'm sorry, you must have the wrong house. I said no. I picked Jim up outside of the cemetery and gave him a ride home. I gave him my sweater and told him I would be back to pick it up tomorrow. She looked at me and said, It can't have been Jim. He has been dead for 5 years. I apologized and left. I drove back to the cemetery and pulled in. I looked around for Jim's stone. Laying across his stone was my sweatshirt. Thank you all for listening. That was The Night I Drove by the Cemetery, written in Braille in a Braille book of scary stories that I read to y'all. It was in Braille, as you can see. I'm not sure if y'all can see the Braille on the book, but it's a Braille book. See you all in the next cool video.